The computer giant Apple has promised to update its iPhone software after it emerged that contact books stored on millions of smartphones could have been shared online without users' permission, something which the Information Commissioner's Office told Channel 4 News is wrong. Well, our technology correspondent, Benjamin Cohen, is with us now. So, sorry, let me come sit over here. Let me bump into you. For those who aren't sure how this works, how does it work?
OK, so one of the reasons iPhones and iPads are quite so popular is because of apps. Little pieces of software which are supposedly rigorously checked by Apple before they're released. But it turns out there's been a big privacy issue, and I'm going to explain how it works. The iPhone user downloads an app. It can be any app onto their phone. Without the user's knowledge, the app is granted permission to look at the phone's address book. And the app can then send that data, addresses, emails, phone numbers, what have you, back to the web server of whoever made the application, all without the user's permission. Now, this happens with the location service Foursquare and also Path, which ironically is a social network for people who are a bit worried about their privacy.
So what's the real fear here?
Well, look, personal information such as your addresses and stuff and your friends could be taken, but some of us also store things like our PIN numbers within our address books. And although some well-known apps have changed and updated since this became a live issue, there's close to 1 million apps out there, and some of them could be being run by some rather unscrupulous people.
So can any action be taken?
Well, Apple says it will update its software, so it alerts people whenever they install an app that the app wants to have access to their contact book. But Apple won't tell us when that's going to be released, nor will it tell us how many apps currently in their market have this issue with them, nor will they say how any of the apps managed to get through their really rigorous testing process. Now, while they won't tell us, they may well have to tell the authorities, because US politicians have requested Apple give more information. The US authorities are looking into it. And right here in the UK Information Officer told me earlier that British users should be able to trust the information they put onto their phone, and they have the right to be told whenever their information is being accessed, and they will ensure with their foreign counterparts that happens in the future.
So what can you do if you're worried you've sent your bank details to some strange company?
The first thing is, when Apple do update their software, obviously update all of the applications that you have on there, and also suggest really thinking quite carefully about the information you have on your phone, because this is just one privacy issue. There may well be others in the future, and what this reminds us is this little device we walk around with, a computer in our pocket, may well be dangerous if it gets into the wrong hands.
Thanks, Ben.